Hi, I'm Douglas Geller here for Tap Music. Here joining me today is the Bottom Dollars. Thank you guys for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Thank
We
you.
have Doug, Brian, and Evan.
It's fun.
You guys have been around for about a year now.
Yeah.
How's everything going?
Pretty good.
It's going well.
Things kind of happened a little fast for us. We weren't really prepared for the EP being received as well as it was. And we put it out, and 2 weeks later we were being shipped down to South by Southwest, and that was like, ever since then we've been trying to like put a balance together of which way to promote, because we've never promoted any project that was actually successful or had any motion to it. So we're just trying to do the right thing, I guess.
How did you guys come together to form this great band?
Oh, that's a bit of a tale. It started off in Boston with Brian and I playing in a band called Il Papas. It was great, had a lot of fun, and then college ended, college life ended. The two of us came down to New York with our singer. A couple months into it, our singer left. We kept going under a new name called Analog, which eventually got dropped for the Bottom Dollars when it became the duo. Then we picked up two friends of ours to do vocals and saxophone, which was a great time in our band's history.
It's the best vocals of all time.
At that point, we had changed our name to the Bottom Dollars. Those two left, and then eventually Doug, who I had known from playing in a band with in Boston and just generally getting really drunk and causing trouble around town, ended up moving here from Israel. You were in?
Yep, I was in Israel for a year. I was playing out there and doing some cool stuff. But then I came home. I'm a New Yorker by birth, I suppose. And I came home and I called up my friend the Buffalo and asked him what's hip in Brooklyn. And I wound up with these guys.
Yep. Unfortunately not hip, but now you're stuck with us.
You describe your music as rock and soul.
Yeah.
That's pretty accurate.
Yeah. When Bottom Dollars first became the Bottom Dollars, Evan and I were both going through this like old soul session, like Otis and Sam Cooke and Jackie Wilson.
My next question was going to be, who was your inspiration?
Oh, well, we can just combine these into a Sam Cooke question. We were obsessed with Sam Cooke and Otis Redding at the time.
But there was also a massive amount of like
It's
Black
Springsteen,
Keys
too.
and Springsteen and whatever project Jack White happened to be playing guitar for at that time.
There's
You
like
guys just keep answering my questions without me asking. The next
The
question
force is
was,
strong with us.
You've been describing Black Keys, maybe Sam Cooke.
Yeah, who said this stuff?
that was the No Pulp Girls. That was our CMJ thing. And it's an accurate representation. Accurate.
Anyway.
Yeah. The thing is, when we were a duo, we found the best way to compensate for our lack of instrumentation was with volume. So Jack White, Black Keys, Rage Against the Machine. You can't really hear it in our songwriting. Evan and I, in a practice situation when it was just the two of us, would just end up going to like Testify or Bulls on Parade or Killing Me, just like
Cowboys from Hell.
Cowboys from Pantera, like.
Every so
We're
often
secret
we go into
metalheads.
some like Outcast. I mean, there's influence from all over, from hip hop to rock to metal to funk and soul. Very mixed bag.
I guess you could say our sound is an involuntary blend of all our influences. We all have really strong soul blues and like funk influences, but that's how rock and roll happened. Is guys like The Who and even back to Buddy Holly were obsessed with blues music, but they were white kids, so it came out as rock and roll.
Yeah.
Your guys' new album just came out, The House of Days. How's that been received?
It's pretty good. We put it up for free because we were lucky enough to record it for so cheaply that, and with the trend in recording music sales, that you're not gonna make any money for putting out a CD. And even if you do get all the money back, like the trade-in for like an indie band owning their own shit and like trying to put it out is that we can't reach as massive of an audience to sell these physical CDs to recoup the money that we put in. So we just thought we'd put it on the internet for free, and then people downloaded it and people listened to it.
I mean, at the end of the day, you're not guaranteed to sell your albums if you press them, if you push them at shows, but you are relatively guaranteed to get a couple free downloads to spread the word, to be able to do things, like this, because we give our music away. Because that's kind of how it should be,
We would have never played South by if we were charging for that record, that's for sure.
Give us a little insight to some of the songs on the album as well.
Do you have a question about a song in particular?
Ride Spider, Jameson, how those going to be, and where the inspirations for those.
Jameson?
That's an old one, actually.
Jameson's a pretty old tune. As a backstory, I got hit by a car, and Evan saved the day. I had a not so fun girlfriend at the time that kind of left me high and dry, and Evan came over with like cigarettes and sandwiches, and made the crippled kid who couldn't walk, made it better. And one of these nights, a bottle of Jameson ended up in my room, and I didn't have anywhere else to go, so I drank the Jameson. It was just like a pocket pint, but I put it in my pocket. And once I first started walking around again after the accident, it was cold, really, really cold. And it was late January, early February at the time. But I got so excited at the prospect of there being whiskey in my pocket, and I pulled the bottle out and it was empty. It was kind of this like, oh, the bottle's empty, but it's all right kind of thing. The whole theme of the song is that the small idiosyncrasies and small troubles in life may seem much bigger than they are, but
Possibility.
We'll keep it vague and say that there's always plans to tour the nation. I think our next plan is to do a follow-up record for the Halcyon Days. And hopefully something a little bit longer than 14 months.
Is there any city in particular that you might love to play?
City that I'd love to play at New Orleans.
Chicago as well.
I'm just speaking personally. I know Doug will agree with this because his girlfriend is from Detroit. The best show I've ever played on tour was in Detroit, and I love to play Detroit.
Besides Detroit?
I never said Detroit. I go to Detroit to see my girlfriend's family. I want to go to New Orleans.
Yeah. And going back down to Austin definitely would be great.
Austin was a hell of a town.
The bottom dollars.
Bottom dollars.
Thank you for coming and check them out on Facebook. Look up the new album, House of Days. I'm Douglas Scott from Tat Music.
Well, I hold my Jameson, yes I guess I hope